Go, go, internet rage! Go, go, angry fanboys! Go, go, nostalgia 90s kids who have things to say about the Power Rangers! Hi, I'm Andre. Entertainment Weekly, who apparently has an account with Ranger Crew or the Morphin Grid or something because they're apparently big Power Ranger fans, have released yet another photo from the Power Rangers movie. They released a photo of the cast together, they released a photo of Elizabeth Banks as Rita Repulsa, and now they have released the official Power Rangers outfits, the costumes, the suits, the Power Ranger suits. We wanted to know how they were gonna look. I was thinking we were gonna see them in the first trailer or teaser trailer, but Entertainment Weekly was like, nah, we got a picture for you. Here's the picture. What do you think? What do you think the internet thought? A lot of people are like, oh my God, it's the modernization of Power Rangers I've been wanting for so long. Oh my God, that's so awesome. And then you got the other side of the internet, it's like, that's not how I grew up with in the 90s, this is wrong. And then you got a lot of people going, it looks like Iron Man. Of course it looks like Iron Man. You know what was popular in the movies? Iron Man. So that's why suits since then have looked like Iron Man. Look at Transformers. Transformers had their style of robots. Every robot since then has been Transformers-like. I have a good guess of what the Zords are gonna look like in this movie. So how do I feel about the suits? Okay, I feel like I've said this a number of times. I don't know how many times I can say this. Come closer, come here, come here. This is a reboot. I did not know how the suits were going to look, but I knew they were going to be modernized, different from the original outfits, because that's the point of this movie. It's a modernization reboot of the Power Rangers, which means things are gonna be different. You wanna know why the modern Power Ranger suits don't look like movie versions of the 90s TV show? We already got that outfit. We got that in the 90s when they made the movie version of the TV show. So of course, this is gonna be a little bit different. It doesn't mean that you can't like it or not like it. You can have your opinion, but for anyone going, why does it look like the thing I grew up in the 90s? It's not supposed to. It never was supposed to. I think that was an indication from the moment they said, we're making a Power Rangers movie. The color on them is good. I'm glad they have color. Now this may sound ridiculous, but I'm being serious here. I'm glad they're multicolored suits. Cause you know, there would have been somebody that would have pitched this Power Rangers movie around and been like, yeah, do they have to have different color suits? I mean, like X-Men didn't have different color suits, so could they possibly just all be black and gray? They would look at that Black Ranger and been like, can they all just look like that? You know that someone in Hollywood would have suggested that. As far as the people calling it Iron Man with the little glowing stuff in the middle there, I just saying that if you look at all 5 suits, they all got that glowing center. No, feel like there might be some kind of connection. The lovers, the dreamers, the Rangers, and me. La da 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 da. So there's some information in the actual article, because I know some people didn't read. They just looked at pictures and made instant snap judgments. It says that these suits will don translucent extraterrestrial armor that crystallizes around their body. So it sounds like that when they morph, it's just going to create the suit on their bodies. But I think that's the key word there, extraterrestrial. A lot of people are saying they look like alien suits. That's because I believe that they are. Will we get to see the Rangers in the suits without their helmets? Because for all we know, these could be CGI pictures, these could be stunt people in suits. I'm hoping that in the movie, we get to see the Rangers helmet off, or even if they want to do that weird like Iron Man thing where like the helmet opens up in the front, but just so that way we can see like, oh, these suits are specifically designed for these people. Because I think like some of the nitpicks that people are making, particularly about certain things that certain Rangers have, it's hard to nitpick it if you don't know if it's the actual people in the suits. Because then I'd be like, all right, yes. Is it ridiculous that the Pink Ranger and the Yellow Ranger have heels? Yeah, it's a little silly. Those 2 actresses, kind of short. Maybe they did it because they wanted to make them a little bit taller to compare to other Rangers, but still, breastplates, I can't really comment on that. I don't know. I mean, on one end, are they accentuated because they're women and because Hollywood? Sure, possibly. But on the other end, women do have boobs. They gotta go somewhere. I don't know. I got man boobs. I'm just assuming if I had to wear a suit, I would probably need something for that. And I need something for my gut. I would need a gut plate. I can't speak on the ladies' breasts and why they need to be where they are. But I can tell you that no women I know have built-in heels in their feet. They don't have like deformed feet with an actual heel inside of it. So therefore, I don't know if that was necessary. I'm assuming. Unless they were able to actually find 2 actresses with deformed heel looking feet. I don't know. I'm just kidding, Naomi. And Becky, I'm pretty sure that your feet are fine. I'll check Wiki Feet to be absolutely sure. Let's move on. The director says the show was about kids coming of age, about metamorphosis. These suits need to feel like they were catalyzed by these kids and their energy, their spirit. That's, I guess, the teenagers with attitude part. Their energy or their spirit is what's making these suits be the way they are. The spandex-free makeover also helps to set the film apart from other big screen franchises. It's tricky finding a new language for a superhero costume. Ours is an alien costume that grows on them, that's not man-made. I think that's important. You can't win everyone over, but we are trying to appeal to a more mature audience and gain new fans. This is to try to create a new version of the franchise for the movie so that people who are Ranger fans that are wanting to see more mature Power Rangers and people who are new to Power Rangers and want to see a big budget Power Rangers movie on the big screen, that's what this is. That's what those suits are for. I'm just gonna let them be what they are. I think I'll be able to judge them better once I see them in action. I wish that we could have seen them in action first because I'm tired of making snap judgment reviews on photos. There's photos where I look amazing and there's photos where I look like dude. But if you saw the dude photo first, you'd be like, what's wrong with that dude's face? And then when you see, hey baby, you're like, oh, he's actually a good looking dude. Everyone's got one of those. Everyone's got one of those like, what's wrong? I will say this though, honest talk, this is true talk right here. If a cosplayer would have made a suit like this and went to a comic convention dressed as a modernized Power Ranger that they made, y'all know y'all would have been like, damn, can I get a picture? Can I get a selfie? Oh my God, that's so cool. You know it. I would have done it. You would have done it. We all would have done it. But when a movie does it, then we're very nitpicky. Say what you will about the suits, whether you like them or don't like them, but don't act like if a cosplayer did this, you wouldn't be all on that shit. Can I stop talking about this now? I'm done. I just want to see a trailer. I just want to see the movie in action. I want to see what the tone of this thing is going to be. That's when I can really start making some judgment of should we be excited or should we be concerned? And also, I just don't care because I'm going to go see it. I can't do this, guys. I can't do this. I'm sorry. This internet snap judgment is killing me inside. And then you know Saban's watching me. I'm like, we gotta make sure, is this bugged? Is there a microphone on this? I love you like a play cousin. I'm out here 5,000 chain shop. Yo. Seriously, movie, if you need a Vulcan skull, I'm ready. Or an Ernie, I can serve some juice.